Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a story that's got the AI world buzzing, and honestly, it's got me pretty fired up. We're talking about Meta, the company behind Facebook and Instagram, and a massive allegation. Did they train their Llama AI on a mountain of pirated books? We're talking 82 terabytes. That's like reading the entire Library of Congress. But was it legal? Ethical? And what does this mean for the future of AI? Buckle up, because this is going to be a wild ride. And I want to know your thoughts. Are you shocked? Outraged? Let me know in the comments. Okay, so what exactly happened? According to documents that have surfaced, and I want to stress these are allegations at this point, Meta essentially vacuumed up a colossal collection of ebooks, many of which were likely pirated. This wasn't just a few stray files. We're talking about a carefully curated dataset of copyrighted material used to feed and train their Llama large language model. The scale of this is just staggering. 82 terabytes of pirated books. That's enough to make even the most voracious reader's head spin. Now, Meta hasn't officially commented on these specific accusations, but the implications are huge. Let's talk ethics. Even if Meta somehow obtained these books through a legal loophole, and I'm skeptical, the ethical implications of training an AI on potentially stolen content are massive. Think about the authors, the publishers, the entire creative ecosystem that relies on copyright protection to make a living. Are we saying it's okay to build the future of AI on the backs of creators who aren't being compensated? That just feels wrong. What message does this send to aspiring writers, artists, and musicians? Are we devaluing their work in the relentless pursuit of AI advancement? And then there's the legal side. Copyright law is complex, but the core principle is simple. You can't just take someone else's work and use it without permission. If Meta did use pirated books to train Llama, they could be facing a massive lawsuit. We're talking potential damages in the billions of dollars. This could set a precedent for how AI companies are allowed to train their models, and it could have a chilling effect on the entire industry. Imagine the legal battles, the discovery process. It's a lawyer's dream, but a nightmare for Meta. Now, you might be thinking, wait, what about fair use? Fair use is a legal doctrine that allows limited use of copyrighted material without permission for purposes like criticism, commentary, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, or research. But here's the thing. Fair use is a very narrow exception, and it's unlikely to apply in this case. Training an AI model on 82 terabytes of copyrighted books is a commercial endeavor, and it's hard to argue that it falls under the umbrella of fair use. Plus, the sheer scale of the alleged infringement makes it even harder to justify. This isn't just about Meta. This situation highlights a much broader issue in the AI industry. Where are we getting our training data from? Are we being responsible about respecting copyright and intellectual property? Are we creating a system where only companies with deep pockets and questionable ethics can compete? If we're not careful, we could end up with an AI landscape dominated by a few powerful players who are willing to cut corners to get ahead. This could stifle innovation and harm the entire industry in the long run. Meta has positioned Llama as an open-source AI model, meaning it's freely available for anyone to use and build upon. But is it really open source if it's built on potentially stolen data? This creates a real paradox. On the one hand, open source AI can democratize access to powerful technology. On the other hand, it can also amplify the negative consequences of unethical data practices. If Llama is tainted by pirated books, then anyone who uses it is indirectly benefiting from copyright infringement. It's a tricky situation, and it raises some serious questions about the responsibility of open source developers. Think about the ripple effects here. If Meta did this, what's stopping other companies from doing the same? If copyright law is effectively ignored in the AI training process, what does that mean for the future of creative industries? This could lead to a world where artists and authors are struggling to make a living, while AI companies are profiting from their stolen work. It's a dystopian scenario, and it's one that we need to take seriously. Let's break down the risks here. First, there's the legal risk, as we discussed, a massive lawsuit. Then there's the reputational risk. Can Meta afford to be seen as a company that steals from creators? That could damage their brand and alienate users. There's also the ethical risk. Are they comfortable building their technology on a foundation of potentially illegal and unethical practices? And finally, there's the innovation risk. If they're relying on shortcuts to get ahead, are they really fostering true innovation? Or are they just creating a house of cards that could come crashing down at any moment? Okay. It's not all doom and gloom. This situation could actually be a catalyst for positive change. It could force the AI industry to have a serious conversation about data ethics and copyright. It could lead to the development of more responsible data sourcing practices. It could even inspire new business models that fairly compensate creators for the use of their work. The future of AI is not set in stone. We have the power to shape it, but we need to be proactive and demand ethical behavior from the companies that are building these technologies. So, what's next? We'll have to wait and see how this situation unfolds. Will Meta be sued? Will they apologize? Will they change their data practices? Only time will tell. But one thing is clear. This is a pivotal moment for the AI industry. We're at a crossroads, and we need to choose the right path. Do we want an AI future that's built on theft and exploitation? Or do we want one that's fair, ethical, and sustainable? The choice is ours. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. What do you think Meta should do? And what steps can we take to ensure a more ethical AI future? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.